Hey guys, Tech Mentor with a video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to talk about the iPhone 15 Pro and the 15 Pro Max and the different storage capacity available, and also help you decide which one might be the best option for you based on how much photos, videos, and songs each storage can hold, so you can make a better decision. So let's get started. So the iPhone 15 Pro comes in 4 different storage sizes. The iPhone 15 Pro Max comes in 3 different storage sizes. So let's dive into it. So first of all, the cheapest model you can get of the Pro lineup is starting at the $999 price tag is the 128 gig. Now, if you were to get this model, you're going to be able to hold about 22,000 photos just alone, or around 565 minutes of 1080p videos at 30 frames per second. Now, if you do 4K, you're going to be able to hold around 226 minutes of UHD video at 30 frames per second. And finally, if you wanted to hold just songs with the 128 gig, you can hold around 11,070 songs using high quality lossless compression around 320 kbsp, or if you're doing around lossless compression, you're going to be able to hold around 3,323 songs. So that's kind of what 128 gives you. Now, this model might be good for someone probably taking less photos. You take it occasionally here and there, but if you take a little bit more photos, we're going to move on to the next one, which is a little bit more popular. The 256 gig is generally the popular one most people get. It's a little bit better than just 128 gig because, of course, you're getting the double amount. But if you look at things around photos, you can hold around 48,000 photos of JPG type, or you can hold around 1,205 again minutes of 1080p videos at 30 frames per second. And if you do 4K at 30 frames per second, you're going to get around 482 minutes of UHD videos. And finally, in terms of music storage, with that 256 gig, you can hold around 25,104 songs using a high quality lossless compression, or around 7,088 songs using lossless compression. Again, this, like I said, is a sweet spot for most users of it, or most consumers will go with this model. Now, you can get this in starting for the 15 Pro Max or the 15 Pro. And then moving on to the next one, which again, slightly better, of course, option because it's a little bit bigger. But remember, as you go up the storage, the price does go up significantly. So for this one, for 512 gig, you can hold around 99,000 again photos up to around there. Now, in terms of video recording for 1080p, you're going to be looking at 2,485 minutes at 30 frames per second for 1080p. And for 4K, you're holding around just a little under 1,000 minutes of UHD videos. Finally, for just music storage itself, it's going to be around 51,770 songs, or around 14,617 songs. And finally, the biggest storage you can get any iPhone currently is going to be around the 1 terabyte, which means basically 1,024 gigabyte or GB, which will allow you to hold either over 201 photos, or over 5,000 minutes, or over 105,000 songs. And you can kind of read through this again, same exact process as the previous ones, as you can see. Now, keep in mind that when you're going through the storage, it's meaning it's either one of all of this photo or this or that. It's not a combination of all of them that will be able to fit in 1 terabyte. Now, to give you stats on popularity for the 15 Pro, as you can see, your most popular ones 128 gig, because most likely you're looking at the cheapest Pro model, and then it goes up to 256 gig, but most people opt out from 512 or 1 terabyte. Less consumers will buy that. Finally, the 15 Pro Max, of course, starts at 256 gig because that's the lowest storage you can get. And then, as you can see here, as you go up, popularity goes down. So as I mentioned, if you take photos here and there, 128 gig will do it. If you're a little bit more proactive in taking photos and videos and having songs, probably at 256 gig to 512 gig. And if you're a person that constantly takes photos, videos, all the times of your family, friends, pets, probably 1 terabyte or 512 gigs. The higher end is probably a better option for you. That's kind of our analysis of. I hope this video was helpful in terms of determining which model is right for you. If so, please do consider that like and subscribe button for more tips and tricks for your iPhone and other iOS devices. See you guys next time.